Hello Nisas and Nistos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk fragrances, you guys. And if you're interested in hearing some of my top February fragrance combinations, please stay tuned. All right, Nisa, so in the past I have done weekly fragrance combos, what I wore this week. I've done it by the week, but life is life, and as I always tell you, so I'm gonna have to change things up just a little bit. And what I'm gonna try to do is do it bi-monthly. So what I'll do is I'm not gonna do 2 weeks all in one video. What I'll do is I'll pick my top 5 to 6 fragrance combination out of the first 14 days of the month. Then I'll pick my next top 5 to 6 fragrance combination for the last 2 weeks of the month. So let's get right into February part 1 of my best fragrance combos. So as you can see, I take notes. I write down what I wear. I cannot hold that all in my head. So this is from the week of February the 2nd as well as February the 9th. So I'm gonna share my top 5 fragrance combinations from those 2 weeks. So the very first one, you guys, of course, all of my fragrance combinations, they start in the shower. You have to be clean. I don't care how much fragrance you put on, how much body care you put on, you have to have a clean body. That's a no-brainer. All right, so start off in the shower, of course. And once I got out of the shower, while my body was still a little damp, I went in with this Brown Bananas Foster from Brown Sugar Babe in collaboration with AI the Great. This is inspired by her fragrance Ambrosia Imperial. So I went in with that, and then I sprayed over that body oil with this mist. I sprayed a lot of this. This is Warm Cookie by Victoria's Secrets. So I went in with this, and then I went in with my Fenty Salted Caramel Body Budda from Fenty. I went in with that, and then just a little bit more of the Brown Banana Fosters, just 1 pump more. I went in again in my pulse point areas because this stuff is extremely strong, especially this fragrance here. This could actually be your fragrance, bath, shower fragrance. That's how strong this is. So I went in just a little bit more with that. And my fragrance that I wore on this particular day is Cirque du Soleil fragrance from Cirque du Soleil. So this is a good time in a bottle. The fragrance notes that are in here are cotton candy, popcorn, butter, salt. It's one of those type of gourmand fragrances. And it smells so fanciful, so whimsical. It just makes me think about my childhood in a sense. So it has a nostalgia to it. It doesn't smell so circus-like that it's almost like it's artificial and you shouldn't be wearing it. But it is really a great gourmand fragrance. So I really enjoyed that combination. All right, Nisa, so let's get into fragrance combination number 2. So same routine, showered first, of course. I used my regular Dove Sensitive Bar. Then I went in with this Frosted Plum Berry. This is from the Dove Holiday Collection for this past season. And this has a rich, tarty berry note to it. It is so rich. Then after that, I went in with the Frosted Plum Berry Body Wash. So same process with a partially damp body. I went in with another one of my Brown Sugar Babe oils, and this is the one in Sugar Plum. This is, if you are a lover of plum, you need this. It's sweet, it's tarty. This is so nice. It's almost like candy-like. It's a really beautiful fragrance. So I went in with this, And then I went in with the Ice Sugar Plum from Bath and Body Works. This has notes of sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, whipped marshmallow. Then I went in with my Fenty marshmallow. This is, yeah, toasted marshmallow. I went in with the Fenty toasted marshmallow body butter. Then I went in again with this with the pulse points. And then I went in with the fragrance, which is Vain and Naive by Nishane. This is also a very heavy plum forward in fragrance. This combination, you guys, it was perfect. It was so good. These things, they paired together awesome. So really enjoyed that combination. All right, and fragrance combination 3. It's very simple, but not so simple. Brought back a lot of memories in my mind. Anytime I have worn this fragrance, I remember when I first got this fragrance, like in, I want to say maybe 2019, when I was first introduced to it, and how much I was so off into it, me and everyone else in the world. So did my shower, of course. Then I went in, I did not use an actual body oil this time. I used this body butter. So I used this, and this has a really nice feel to it. And I normally don't pair body oils with this because it just works perfectly by itself. So I went in with this. This is the Baccarat Rouge 540 body butter. Then in my pulse points, I went in with this Sand and Fog Jasmine and Cedarwood. This is inspired by the Baccarat Rouge DNA. It does smell a lot like it, and it is very strong. It may be a little bit more woody than the actual Baccarat Rouge itself, but it pairs perfectly. And then of course, I topped it off with my Baccarat Rouge fragrance. Yes, your girl needs a new bottle. I need bottle number 3. I need to go ahead and get one because this is one more use and it's gone. This is it. So that was fragrance combination number 3. All right, Nisa, so moving on into fragrance combination number 4. This was from the week of February the 9th. Really enjoyed this. I picked 2 from this particular week. And this one, I think I wore it on that Tuesday. I have it listed down here. It's that Tuesday. Started off in the shower, of course, with just my Dove Clean Body. And then I dried my body off completely this time because I wanted to go in with this body butter. And the reason that I wanted to go in with this body butter is because I wanted to mask this fragrance just a little bit. This is not one of my favorites from Brown Sugar Babe, and this is the reason why. It's not that it's not a beautiful fragrance. This is Kiss Me, which is inspired by Bulgari Bacciami. Beautiful fragrance, but you know I have a thing with gardenia. Gardenia does not always mix well with my sinuses. It doesn't like gardenia. So I use this to mask this scent just a little bit, but I still wanted a little floralness to it, and I kind of like had an idea for it, and you guys, it really worked out. It smells so good. So I went in with these 2, oiled my body, moisturized the body really well. All right, so after moisturizing, I went in with the Pink Obsess, and Pink Obsess is from Bath and Body Works luxury line. This is inspired by Valentino's original Donna Born in Roma. It has fragrance notes of blushing jasmine, cashmere praline, and vanilla bourbon. I went in very heavy with this. All over my clothes, all over my body, everywhere. And then I topped it off with the fragrance that it is inspired by, the original Donna Born in Roma by Valentino. You guys, I smelled so good. And the amount of floralness that I got from the Kiss Me, it was just perfect with this. So I have found a way to enjoy this without it giving me a headache. and I think it's gonna pair really well with a lot of my Valentino fragrances. So that fragrance combination was really good, really enjoyed it. All right, you guys, so closing that week out, which was Saturday, I was really excited to do this fragrance combination because I had been thinking about it over and over again, and I decided to do it on Saturday. So starting in the shower, you guys, with my regular Dove, and then I went in with this Candied Lemon Tree Hut body scrub, and I bathed again with the Dove Lemon Glaze in collaboration with Crumble Cookie. I went in with this, and once I got out of the shower on my partly damp body, I went in with this Pink Pound Cake. This is also from Brown Sugar Babe. This is a fragrance that smells like sweet candied pound cake to me. It has that, it smells like the color pink, if that makes sense. In my mind, it smells like the color pink, but it does have that cakey gourmand undertone to it. Perfect, really nice fragrance, really enjoyed that. So I went in with this very heavily with the Ice Lemon Pound Cake, Fine Fragrance Mist. Then I went in with this body cream, and in my hand with the body cream, I did put some drops of the lemon sugar in, and this is from Sand and Fog. It's inspired by the Capri in a Bottle lemon sugar from the K.I. Lee's Vacay in a Bottle fragrance. So I went in with that. I combined these two together, rubbed them all over my body, and I smelled so good. And the headliner for this fragrance combination was the Devotion Intense, you guys. This right here was so good. It was so good. When I took my clothes off that night to shower, I remember I had some tights on, and I took my clothes off that night to shower. I could just smell the aroma just bouncing back, and it smells so good. Even when I did my laundry the next couple days, I could still smell it in those particular tights that I had on. Really enjoyed this fragrance combination. And for the record, this to me is better than the original. It took me a minute before I even decided to get it. I'm glad that I did. But what I don't like about this cap is different. The other cap is heavily magnetic. I don't know why this one is so flimsy like, but enjoyed that fragrance combination. It was everything. So those are my top 5 for the first half of February. I'll see you guys at the end of the month or beginning of March with my top fragrance combinations for the second part of February. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate you, and do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.